Hi guys from Stella Camera Girl. We are doing a test of a low light on Nikon Z6 Mark III. So basically I'm using just two normal, as you can see, candles, and I'm at f1.8 25 millimeters ZS, and ISO 2500 ISO, and this is how it looks. This is how I look on the normal picture profile from Nikon. This is not a log. I will switch to a log in a moment, just to show you how the log looks, and we will color grade it a little bit later. I will color grade it and show you how it looks. As you can see, you can also see some details behind me. The white door. So I would say it is very good one. From what I can see on the LCD right now, the footage looks perfectly clean. I will look, of course, on the computer and see if there is any alteration, but from what I can see from the display, there is no there is no any noise. Absolutely any noise. I cannot see the noise, so it looks very beautiful. Let's up the ISO a little bit more. So I've raised the ISO at 3200, pardon, 3200, and this is, let's say, the maximum. I would say is just too much. Is too much this ISO, because we can see already that we start to lose details in the skin, so it becomes too overexposed into the skin. Well, kind of, you know. So more than 3200 will be too much, but the best one, it is 2500 ISO. So I switched now to 2500, and as you can see, the details are there on the skin. So my face is lit pretty much okay, pretty much correctly, let's say, and everything looks nice. This would be the correct illumination, let's say, if we do it on the correct way, not as I am doing it. Like, should be like this, but maybe that will be too high, probably. It will be too high. Yeah, it's a little bit too high, let's say, but just to show a little bit of different thing. So the perfect will be like probably this. Yeah, this is the perfect one, but this is already too high. But anyways, so, and we get this Rembrandt triangle here. I need to change the light is consuming. I also want to try a different picture profile. This one is a vivid, and I want to try my custom picture profile. And also let's try the Nikon log before, and then I'll try the other one. So guys, this is the end log. It's on automatic. So this is the end log, and it's a 4K end log. F1.8 ISO is the native ISO 800. So I have to understand that I have to raise the ISO or not. We will try, because I never tried before, so I have to learn now how the N-Log works. 2500 ISO. Right now I am in Nikon log. The footage looks brighter. from what you can see, we added some details on the back. You can see there is a white, there are some details that are visible there. So we are using, let's say, the same settings as we used on the other one, except that we are in Nikon log, and I will have to color grade it in post. So this is how it looks. Nikon log lit with one candle, let's say 2 candles, but you saw that this one is just doing almost nothing. So Nikon log, let's keep it a little bit longer to see how it performs. And I think that I have to swap the lenses and do the same with the 85 millimeters that I have here, so we can see also the, not the difference, but the difference in the focal length, how different focal length works with these candles and so on. So let's swap the lenses. Let's try it from here. Yeah. So. Okay, guys, this is a 85 millimeters. Same settings, same everything. Nikon log. And this is how it looks. This is how it looks, and yeah, it has to be a little bit farthest away. I'll probably have to put it on a different tripod just to work it a little bit better, I think. Yeah, we'll do some adjustment because it's too close, I think. I will do 2 tests, a close up and then another close up, but a little bit further away from me because it's too close, let's say. So now let's change the picture profile, and so guys, this is my custom picture profile. We have same let's say same settings, ISO 2500, and this is the filmic look that I made. So f1.8 on 35mm lens, and the whole light is coming from these 2 candles. Yeah, you can see them on the 1 and 2. Okay, so I would say it is very, very beautiful. It looks very, very interesting from my point of view. I have to change the candle because this is consuming so fast. This is a candle from the church. I mean, it's a church candle, so it's running super fast. Anyways, this is the thing that I wanted to show you, and then we have to show also other few things. This is 1080p. I will switch in a moment on the 4K with the same thing, same picture profile, same 2500 ISO, and change only the resolution. I will put on 4K, and it should look a little bit even more like smoother and more beautiful, let's say, more like a filmic, with a filmic patina on it. Let's try it. Okay guys, this is a 4K. So same settings in the 4K file, 4K resolution. The the picture may change a little bit because as the candle is consuming, is going lower and lower and lower, so the light changes on this one. On this stays the same because it is it has at the same level, but this one is going down. So also and it is the more powerful, let's say. So also the things changes, the quality of the light, not the quality, but how it's in English, the direction of the light would be, yeah, the direction, because it is a little bit lower. So this is a 4K, same settings, only it is a 4K file. We will change like this to illuminate also this side a little bit more. It will looks like this, but it's covering now the face. So yeah, I will close the waveform because also this one, the waveform to see a little bit more. So yeah, yeah guys, this is how it looks. In my opinion, it is really, really beautiful. And the cinematography is about trying a lot of things, experimenting, find the best way for your shot. What it works for you, what it works for that specific shot, what you want to film, and then film it. It's important to do it your own way and never chase the cinematography of another master. You have to inspire from them, but never copy them. I see a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of aspiring cinematographers, videographers who really want to become the best, and they are copying the style of other people. They are recreating the shots, and I get that. It's an exercise. You do the exercise to become better, to understand how it works, but if that exercise become your obsession to just to copy someone, some master, then you will not form your personal style. So you do what you want, of course. You choose for yourself what you want. But my personal opinion and how I personally did in all my career, I do filmmaking since 2023. And I do videos since 2014, photography since 2013. And I've learned from different masters, but I never copied them. I never copied their style. I always looked for my, not even style, but for my look, the look of how I want to be that shot. And on my opinion, this is the correct way to do it. If you really want to succeed in filmmaking and form your style, form your shots, you have to find them, not copy others. Like Roger Deakins, it is a master because he didn't copy others. Yes, he learned from many other masters, but he formed his style, and he really doesn't have a style. He said in his videos that I really don't have a style. I conform to the director's vision. So every movie that he shoots, he has different styles because he conforms to the story. And this is the point that I said before. You have to look what it is best for your shot. Do test, try different things. Of course, you have to know before in your mind to know the shot, how it has to be look. And then try to find it to look the best. And most of the times, guys, in many years of since I'm doing cinematography, since I'm doing videos, I found out that the most the best way, it is the easiest one. We have today too much things. We have the access to the best cameras in the world, best lenses. Is consuming. We have the best stabilizer, gimbals, robot arms. We have things that I and people like me who did cinematography for 15 years ago, let's say, we didn't have this. We have to find the way, the easiest way. I always shoot from the tripod. I really don't like to use a handheld camera only when it is needed, let's say. Sometimes I use it, but this is a very, very personal thing. Like for the personal shots, it's needed. Handheld, I do it. If it's not, the camera stands all the time on tripods. If the camera have to move, the camera stands all the time on the rigs, like whether it be a crane, a dolly, a slider, a car rig, anything that it is used for a camera movement, but it's a stabilized camera. It's never handheld. I shoot handheld probably a couple of weeks ago because I have a good stabilizer, but it was just an experiment. I shoot it for YouTube, and I have a great stabilizer, so it's okay. And it was nice for that shot because it was a reportage kind of a shot. But in cinematography, I never do that. All my films that I shoot, I have always did on the tripod. There is nothing more beautiful and more authentic than a tripod shot, than a fully stabilized shot, a crane. I specified them already. So camera movement is needed. It's super important because the cinematography and video, it is motion pictures. It is not a still, so it has to be movement in the shots. If the camera stands still, the subject moves in the frame. If the subject stands still, the camera may move. So it moves like I have to change the candle. Let it be, let it consume, so we will see how this perform. Only one. So always it has to be a movement, but that movement has to be super stabilized. This is the most important thing in my cinematography, let's say. And I see this in absolutely every master cinematography. We have today people who do handheld, a lot of professional cinematography, even from Hollywood, from many other companies, A24 and many others, Netflix, who shoot handheld, and it is not a reportage, it is not a documentary, it's a movie. And this looks unprofessional. This is not good. To shoot handheld camera, to have it on your hands and just have a shaky footage, that's not professional. It comes out about probably 10-15 years ago, this style. Like not the first, but some of the first movie that created this style, let's say not created but popularized this style from handheld camera, was like no, I don't remember the name of that movie, but it was an action movie. Mark Wahlberg. well, it was an action movie, so people start to copy this style of camera shaky filmmaking, where the personages are running, somebody is running behind them with the camera without a proper rig, without a glide cam. The glide cam is the correct thing to use for these things, you know. Stabilizers are not really filmmaking things. The electronic stabilizers like DJI and others, Ronin, I don't really know them, sorry, but these are not for filmmaking. These are for reportage, for videos, for many types of other video making, but it's not used in film because it gives a totally different experience. It's not immersive. So that's why in the movies, real masters are using steadicams and glide cams. There is a specific profession for the glide cams and steadicams operators. These are operators, camera operators who are specified, who are professionalized in glide cam operation and steadicam operation. So these are the two instruments that are using in cinematography for a it's in English, for a I don't know how it's in English, when it goes behind you, when it's running behind you, the glide cam is using. Следящая camera is in Russian, so now, you can see, I have to change I have to change the yeah, because this one is not enough, this one is dying. So yeah, this is an interesting thing. Let's switch to so this is the customized picture profile with the 85 millimeters. At 4K, same 25,000 ISO, 2500, 2500 ISO. Probably it is a little bit different. It looks a little bit different, or I was too close, too far away from the light. Yeah. So let's see like this. So this is how it looks. I would say it is really pleasant and it is beautiful. Probably I will put the big tripod and put the camera further away from here and see the performance the performance of the light and of the lenses. Yeah. Okay, let's do this change. What I wanted also to do, probably only these two. Yeah. So let's go for the next one. Yeah, I think on this setup I have to up a little bit more the ISO, just to be a little bit higher, let's say, because that's not enough, or to be very close to the light. This is very dramatic, let's say, because one side is it is hidden. This is done for drama. Chiaro oscuro, Italian type of lighting. Chiaro, oscuro. dark and light. Chiaro it's light and oscuro it's a dark side. So oscuro and chiaro. Madonna Santa. Okay, let's put it like this probably. So what do you want me to tell you? Maybe a story for the night, for the good night story, some horror stories. I'm too close to the light. Maybe like this one, yeah. So once upon a time in a forest was living a bad witch who was eating bad people. Wow. And that witch was doing what wolves are doing. She was cleaning the society from bad people, from non-functional people, as wolves are doing. Wolves are the sanitars of the forest, of the ecosystems, and they are super important for the ecosystem, for this planet. Majority of the people don't know how wolves are important for this planet. They are shaping the geography in the wildlife, and they basically bring life to this planet. So you have to know this about wolves. And some witches are doing the same. They are the sanitars of the society. They are cleaning the society from the peste. La peste. I don't remember how it's in English. La peste. The black pest. So, be warned and be careful what you are doing when you are going in the forest. You have to know that you are a guest there. Be respectful. Do not leave your junk there, because otherwise you may disappear in the middle of the night, wherever you are, from your bed in the morning. Nobody will find you anymore, anywhere. Fine della storia. Okay, so yeah, I think on this setup I have to up a little bit more the ISO, just to be a little bit higher, let's say, because that's not enough, or to be very close to the light. This is very dramatic, let's say, because one side is it is hidden, This is done for drama. Chiaro oscuro, Italian type of lighting. Chiaro, oscuro, dark and light. Chiaro it's light and oscuro it's a dark side. So oscuro and chiaro. Madonna Santa. Okay, let's put it like this, probably. So, what do you want me to tell you? Maybe a story for the night, for the good night story, some horror stories. I'm too close to the light. Maybe like this one, yeah. So, once upon a time in a forest was living a bad witch who was eating bad people. Wow. And that witch was doing what wolves are doing. She was cleaning the society from bad people, from non-functional people, as wolves are doing. Wolves are the sanitars of the forest, of the ecosystems, and they are super important for the ecosystem, for this planet. Majority of the people don't know how wolves are important for this planet. They are shaping the geography in the wildlife, and they basically bring life to this planet. So you have to know this about wolves. And some witches are doing the same. They are the sanitars of the society. They are cleaning the society from the peste. La peste. I don't remember how it's in English. La peste. The black pest. So, be warned and be careful what you are doing when you are going in the forest. You have to know that you are a guest there. Be respectful. Do not leave your junk there, because otherwise you may disappear in the middle of the night, wherever you are, from your bed in the morning. Nobody will find you anymore, anywhere. Fine della storia. Okay, so